we dive in. This is educational content only. Liberty Trading Club is not a financial advisor. Everything you see here is for learning purposes only. Remember, trading involves risk, and past performance doesn't guarantee future results. So always do your own research and trade wisely.
Hey, D-Nice, what are you seeing about this? Just like volatility between 3 and 4 points on the tick chart on ES. I'm concerned that we don't get enough move here. Volume's pretty low.
Pace right now, so I'm not doing anything right now. I mean, I'm in M and Q long. Um,
Yeah.
I killed my strategy and just kept 2 micros long on the M and Q, and I just put a stop in, so way back. So I figured, whatever, you know,
Yeah,
it's
you're just going to have to bet that it just churns up for the rest of the day.
that's kind of what it seems like it's going to do, but who the heck knows? This could be the top, you know, like, but it just sure feels like it wants to keep going up to me.
Let's see.
I missed the morning session, so I'm just kind of hanging back here. How'd you do this morning?
It was 4 for 4, so that was good, but
Good.
it wasn't easy. It took forever to get things going. Uh,
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, I'm looking at the daily candle, and yeah, it looks like it wants to go higher. I mean, we're at all-time high now, aren't we? Pretty much, or just past it
Did you see
on
that big gap last night?
Oh yeah, the 40 or whatever point, 40 or 60
Yeah.
point.
Oh,
Yeah.
gigantic. My gosh. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is exciting. Exciting stuff.
Well, I'm going to give it to 2 o'clock, and if we're not doing anything by then, I'll probably hang up and just wait, come back tomorrow. Because there's nothing. I mean, basically, Trump's on the plane, so, and all our big press earnings are Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
That's when all the earnings are going to occur. Hmm.
Well, he can still tweet from the plane.
No, no. Oh, that's true. That's true. Out of nowhere. I'll see what Yahoo Finance says. I don't know if there's anything going on there. AI. Everything's AI, pretty much. Hey, has gold cooled off a little bit? I hadn't looked at gold.
Don't know.
No, it's still above 4,000, so it's 4,011.
Oh yeah, Brian's saying we have Fed on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's saying I'm afraid there will be a big order block jump in and drive down fast. Oh, okay. Well, I'm in profit, so I'm just gonna leave it where it is. Like I said, it's 2 micros, so I'm not. I mean, I'm in profits, and whatever it does or doesn't do. I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah, I agree with Coach Brian. I need a deeper pullback.
Oh yeah, I would if I was trying to get in now, but I wouldn't be doing that right now. I just got my stop hanging out at 25,907.50. It's probably gonna get me right now. Matter of fact. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Back up. Just leave it.
Anybody else in this room and Premier Club have any observations besides what we've seen already?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say. It's like I said, it seems like it's just going to trickle up, but then you guys also feel like it could just slam right back down. So
Who knows?
it's Monday. I mean, I'm just lucky that I didn't get up early because I probably would have gotten chewed up.
Hmm.
I don't know. I often do on Mondays. Last Monday was good though.
No, there was a couple of trades where the MAs were flat, and I said, "Why'd you do that?" And I had to, I just wrote them out. Yeah, wrote out a lot of them. Not comfortable with that. The only clean one was for me. The clean for me was this morning around 7ish.
Mm.
Yeah, that one is right at 8 o'clock. That was the cleanest one for me. And then I had to leave. I could see where I could have done some more. But your volatility, it doesn't go far enough. You have to take targets really quick.
Mm-hmm. Or you have to leave your target, your stop way back. Okay, it just got me out. I made $15. Woo!
Hmm.
Excuse me. I'm gonna grab another cup of coffee, stretch real
Well,
quick.
go do your thing. I'm going to go offline here till something happens.
Okay.
All right. I'm here. I just didn't. After all day of this, and we stopped making the new high here. Um, I just wanted to be cautious and get out of that, those longs for a minute and wait. So if this keeps up this way, it'd be nice. We might have another one like we had on Friday. We might just go on that smaller tick spread in two directions on the MNQ. We'll see. I'm not gonna get overzealous to do anything. We've had a good morning. Had a really good day so far. What's up, guys? Um, Dry Cap, you did well this morning, I'm assuming. Kevin, Tom, Todd, Michael, you guys do well this morning? Nobody here. Good, Tom. Good, good. Keep those greens, buddy. Keep those greens. Um, if we're waiting, does anybody want me to go through the tutorial here on the Tick Century again? I want to leave. How do I want to do this? I want to leave this on that live account, and you know what? I'll just do it on the NQ because this is sim. So
You go kind of slow because some of
see, the thing is, I think I'm going slow every time.
oh God, I know. I'm sure you are, but hold on. I'm going to take a video from start to finish because I have all these little videos that just are like.
Well, here's an easy way to do it. Here, do it this way, guys. If you want to establish a core position, leave your chart trader on 1. Okay, do that. Do that. We'll just start doing that going forward. That'll make it easy.
What do you mean your chart trader on one? But I don't.
Leave it on one contract.
Okay.
There's no ATM strategy. Just one contract. Nothing here, because you can always put your stop in.
But wait,
Okay.
I thought that Tick Century overrides
It does. That's why I was doing it the other way.
the chart trader.
Mhm.
Oh, leave it on one so you can add, you mean?
Yeah, and you can put your stop and everything in. When you need to put it,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
No, that's so what I did was I
'Cause
disabled it and
if
then
we,
I just I had too long and then I just put a stop in.
I'm just gonna do this really tight right here, just to kind of show you. I'm gonna do like 35, I guess. And let's go net
Wait, I don't see your screen. Hold on.
one
Sorry.
long. I don't really want to do that. I'd rather be net short one, but or not net short one. But if we want to be long, and this is what probably would happen, we get in long. I want another position long, so let me put one in to have me a core long position built here. Just put that buy stop in tight. And now here's the problem that'll happen. If I want to keep that one core position, it's probably going to get nope, never mind. You can put it in on your own then. Then you keep the core long position, and you always put a catastrophe stop in somewhere down here. And now you could just let Tick Century do whatever it wants to do, and have a catastrophe stop somewhere down here.
All right, so it's
If
like
you wanted to go both directions. Now, obviously, if we wanted to be on that long bias, we could do it like this too, and then have a core, have a still have a catastrophe stop. So again, never mind. We don't have to turn it off and on the strategy anymore. All we have to do is put it in a contract. That was my bad on doing that. I made it more complicated than it needed to be. That's it.
and you
Just
didn't have to
dedicate.
disable.
No, dedicate a chart. Dedicate a chart to it, to adding. Don't don't switch it having a ATM or bracket order up, or so you don't have to remember to switch it. Just that would be the idea, I would think. Let's see if we might get, again, this is sim for everybody that's online. Doing this in sim to do a little training here. But again, I can always, if it goes back in profits, I can always take this contract off too. Just put a stop in when it goes back into profit, or pull your stop up and you go net zero again. Zero net contracts. Something like that. Trying to decide if we want to try this MEQ one more time. That the evals at 5:27, something like that, for one morning on the MEQ. I think that's not a bad morning, right? Let's see what we got down here. Any questions on that, guys? You guys asked me to do it again. Just do it this way. Keep your MEQ ready to go, and with one. There's my new Bullen Ox. Oh, sorry, 548. Or is that? No, sorry, 524. So keep this on one, and then I'm tempted to try it again, but I'm sticking my guns on this. We're starting to see lower lows and lower highs. So, any questions on that, guys? Just you can right click and put your order in wherever you want it. So you want to be net one long, then you put that in, which I just did, and let that get filled, and then overlay tick century on top of it and let it do its thing. That's the easiest way, right, guys? I didn't realize that I could do that. I thought tick century would kill it. That's why I was doing it that way, by the way. I thought tick century would kill the order I had on the screen as well, and I guess it doesn't. And here, let's look at this. Let's plan something in advance here. You guys want? Let me ask this first again. Is any questions on? Did somebody hit record in here? Did one of you guys turn on the record button? I could also have another target if I want to scale back out of it. Just throw another target in. Put me a sell limit in if I wanted to. Nope. Okay. Oh, stretch, turn it on. Okay. I'll do it again. How about I just do a whole new video stretch? Just start all over. Take this out. This is again sim for anybody watching online. We're doing a little training session here. Then we'll try to wait for this deeper pullback to trade it. Oh, come on, stop me out. Okay, thank you. All right. So if we want to establish a core long position, what we'll probably end up doing, and this is what most likely will be the case, is let's say like today we had the long bias. Now this is gonna be silly because we don't have the long bias anymore. Probably neutral bias, but maybe one core long position, and then there's a couple different ways to do this. The easiest way is once we establish our position. So let's say we do it like this now. We want to establish a position, and then I say, okay, I want a core long position. Then I could put a buy stop in to add a position, or I could do a buy limit if I wanted to stay below price. So if price is just blazing up, would use a buy stop to get that extra long position if it's just running up long on us fast. Or if we're waiting for the pullback to add the position, we do exactly what we do. Just add in your add in a buy limit down here, and it'll be separate from your buy limits and targets inside of tick century. Does that make sense, guys? So that should be the easiest way. So vice versa on the short side. So again, I'll do it on the short side so you have a video for both sides. So let's clear this out. So say we do have a short bias now. I'm going to keep net core short position. Then I'm going to get in short and maybe wait for the pullback up here. Have a another sell limit sitting here, or I can't double one of these up. That'll mess with tick century, but I can put one right on top of it. I can have a sell limit just sitting right up here, waiting because I want price to go up there anyway. Or if I just want to be in, just drag it over current price, and now I'm core two short positions. That's the easiest way to do it. Do that on the long side, short side. Then always keep in mind you want to have the one contract won't have the tick century stop attached to it. Okay, that's one thing to keep in mind. So you need to be mindful that you might want to have a catastrophe stop up here somewhere if you're short, and lower down there. And again, you guys can always ask me for your catastrophe stop. That should be an easy one. The idea would be that we don't hit the catastrophe stop too often. It'd be one of those situations where they just take off a price out of nowhere super fast just to run stops. And they'll do that. And it's going to happen. Stops are going to get ran. Your stops are, this is going to happen to us. We're going to have a day where we lose 500 on the MQ because stop runs. And that's just something we have to deal with. That's something we have to know it's going to happen. We know it's going to be a part of this, and just be aware of it. Also, the one more thing that I would look at too as well is let me put this limit up here. And the other thing is also, if we want to be net, this is one that I'll do with the MQ probably quite a bit on neutral days. I'll have a slight bias toward the long side or something. So I'll get myself, if we want to see if we're in two-way market. But here, this morning's a really good example for that too. For the most part, this was a two-way market, but going up slightly over the morning. We had long bias, but really two-way trading for a while this morning until after the open we made a new high. Still kind of two-way trading, but it's eking up on every swing. So if we want that long bias like that, then we put in our buy limit. We could do that. Whatever. Now we're core one long, and we can still do the two-way trading just with a core position. Does that make sense, guys? Any questions real quick, and I'll kill the recording, and we'll let Hugo know that it's in there, and we'll pull it for tomorrow. Come on, quickly, guys. Anything? Stretch, you want me to keep it on for a minute longer and then kill it so Hugo can pull the recording? Or is there anything you guys have? We good? Okay. I'm going to kill the recording and let Hugo know. Boop. Done. So anyway, that's the way I would do it. Again, if you're online with us, this is a sim practice session right now. It's not about to be. It's about to be a real life trading session when we get to see something that we want to see. What is sell stop limit? No, it's not what I want. Whatever. What's that? It's just gonna be a silly. Yeah, we're getting the lower lows, lower highs. It's almost. It's hard to say you want a short bias in this. Hard to say you really want a short bias. I'm gonna try to get this MQ a little bit more juice today, but I'm not gonna push it too far. On that new eval, the eval challenge, day one success. Let me do a little marketing for us real quick. If you're listening to us online, this is delayed online. Obviously, it's hard to make it real time. But join us for a 7-day free trial. We'll give you all the tools that we're showing off here. And you're welcome to come join us in our main trade room. We have multiple trading sessions a day. Tomorrow we'll have class. So if you want to make class tomorrow, join us for a 7-day free trial. Also, if you join us for trial, you get to use all of our tools like Tick Century that we're talking about now. Really good tool for dollar cost averaging. We'll use it quite a bit here on the M&Q to use a grid style of trading with usually some type of bias with the core position. And then we do have some partner offers here that you're welcome to use. We have recently had Bullinox help sponsoring some stuff, so we get a deep discount with Bullinox on those eval accounts. Again, class tomorrow in the elite classroom. And then you're here in Premier Clubhouse today. Come join us. Our furniture is rich leather walls. Our bookshelves smell of rich mahogany, so really nice. Member meetup at 4 p.m. Eastern every day, and then some videos you can watch if you come join us. We do have a full calendar, so that's a fun thing to have. and we have a mobile app, so you can join us on the go. So a lot of tools that you can use that you can't get access to just by watching online. So there you go. Welcome. Thanks for being here. We'll give you a little bit longer here to view what we're doing online, and then have you jump in and join us. All right. For us that are here in the room trading with me, we'll start with the ES. Let me just start with the ES because we'll finally bleed down to the M and Q and try to find something that we might want to take action on. Here's the thing that gets me. The NQ was making these new highs well before, probably an hour, 2 hours, hour and a half before the ES decided to wake up and start making new highs. And then the ES was kind of the first to lead the way back down. So this is basically where I think the rubber's going to meet the road. If we get a sell signal that finishes here, I'll wait to see what happens when we get down to this next level. Because earlier this morning, remember earlier, where did I want to buy from first thing, guys? Hint, hint, nod, nod, hint, hint, nod, nod. Remember the early morning thing when I said I want to see price go below? Did it do exactly what I asked? I wanted to see price go below that that R2 level, stop for a few candles and push back through it. Do you guys remember that? Anybody? You're here. Are you guys getting an echo? Is there an echo? So I literally drew this. Sounds good. Okay. So I literally drew this exact thing this morning. Price was up here. Actually, I think we're right here. I drew it out and said I want to see little tiny candles here. Put a buy stop in and let it break above it. Guess what I'd like to see again this afternoon? That would be a trade I would take action on. A retest of this R2 level would be a huge trade I'd take action on, but it'd have to give a good buy signal because at that point you're starting to think maybe they're going to go for that gap fill. But again, we have all this stuff coming out on Wednesday that kind of makes me think that we should see if this settles into a range around here. That would be the ideal situation. So level one, this is the first thing I'd be looking at. Move my chart around. The first thing I would be looking at is maybe a push up here that doesn't break this new high, okay, and then fails and comes down and gives me what I'd love to see is a bigger double bottom pattern up back here. And I would even say I'd be okay with getting in late on that, getting past the midpoint just to show that this wants to go back up. That would ignite a drive toward a new all-time high, probably around that 97 number. I think I calculated a little bit wrong. It'd probably be right around here at 97. So that would be a great trade. I would look for something down here, so I'd even like for it to even drive down here a little bit like it did earlier and stop. This would have to just stop with small candles that I could buy out of. And I probably still wait for the buy above the R2 level. So those would be the only two longs I'm looking at this afternoon on the ES. What do you think, guys? Maybe look for one counter short. This could be it. I mean, we're Tick Century saying we're in a two-way trading environment, so that could actually be it coming up here in a second. I'm just afraid to do the counter. And here you go. I'm afraid to do the counter short. With the market moving up like this, the only thing that gives me a little hint that they might be done, probably not 100% done, but somewhat done with the buying, is the lower low here. It pushed below the last buy signal. Yeah. So that's the only hint that I have so far that we might be able to look at a counter short. Now with the NQ, if we stay in this position, I'm going to be convinced that we could do a two-way trading environment here on the M and Q. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm not going to give back all these profits on this brand new eval, so I might change my risk to like 250. And we broke that trend line too. It was somewhat of a trend line, maybe not the best one. So a fallback through. There you go. There's an idea. That gives us a pushback through. Will mean that we're probably looking at the downside of things, pushing down. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'm not going to take any action yet. I'm gonna wait and see if we can do. It's got to stay below this prior swing high here, and above here being somewhere around 917. It's got to stay below that, and it's got to stay above this consolidation back here around, and that was a retest long of this consolidation anyway. So back here around, let's look at what that low was. That so it'd have to be. There's probably a level somewhere here, so it'd have to stay above 870, 870, and below 917. Ah, that back thing is still getting me. Can't wait to go see my guy tomorrow. All right, Echo. Okay, thanks, Tom. So let's just see. We'll see what happens right now. We had some people do really well this morning, so don't want to put ourselves in a position where we can give back money this afternoon. But if we make a new high here, I go back to that long bias on the M&Q, and I wouldn't hesitate at all to make it if it made a new high to establish that core position. So we'll see. All right, let's see. If it happens, we'll do it. Might be looking at a double top here too. Long targets off. All right, good trade stretch. Oh, this was supposed to. Gotta go. Execution. Remove Ninja script assembly. I gotta put the new tick stuff in here. Is it? It's signals with zones, right? Oh, did that wrong. Okay, I know you guys want to be in this NQ. Let me shut this down and bring it back up. Is this today's name not as good as Friday's name or Thursday's name, whatever it was? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it looks like we're going to be back long again. Okay. There's Owen's loading. We'll just go ahead and do that, won't we? There we go. Our answer was made for us. Let's. I'm not gonna just go directly into the long. I'm probably gonna try to wait for a little pullback here. So we'll set that up, ready to go. See if my. Oh, I don't know why my zones aren't coming back up. Actually, I'm gonna wait until I download this program to my Ninja. But you guys could do that. Get ready if you want to do the MQ. Follow me. 35 tick space. I'm using 7 orders. I might even lighten that up a little bit this afternoon, just because we had such a good morning. And then as soon as I get this downloaded, I'll look at getting in with you guys. Okay. Go back in my Ninja. Import. God, this back things get me. Let's go to my downloads. What did this do? Gotta do the toolkit. Use trainer templates. Already exists on your PC. Would you like to replace it? Yes. 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 Okay, I'm probably doing this wrong. Then I messed up my templates. See if we have it. Indicators. Liberty. Liberty trend. Add. Apply. Okay. Huh? See if I did something wrong. Did something wrong. Alright, I'll have to do that later. Alright. You guys should be looking at targets on the MNQ if you're in it. I'm gonna try to get in after I need to upload this one more file. Okay, I think I screwed this up. Oh, new colors. Not a label. Oh, there's a label. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of this label. Okay. Now let me look and see if I really want to keep doing this. To the M and Q. I don't know what I did wrong. The trend was supposed to be there. I don't understand why everything can be heard now. Give it a second here. See, I feel like my mic is sensitive again right now. Okay.
Hey, Coach, I'm in Sim, and
What's that?
I'm in Sim trying to take century on the ES. I just, I set a buy stop, just following the HMA, one tick above, and then I'll turn on tick century right after that, once I get in.
Does it add to it?
Yeah, and just try to play around with it that way.
It's not a bad way to go. That's only that primarily for me stretches. I'm only going to use 6th century on the ES to add. Unless again I know I'm in a really strong area, then they'll use the order entry line.
But you're going to add if it pulls back, right?
Yeah, so like the runners we've been getting recently,
Yeah.
I've been using it to add after the pullback on the runner instead of manually adding, just putting it like maybe even having it down to like 2 contracts, right? And have it down to like 2 contracts. Even like here, if you had it down to 2 contracts with like an 8 tick space, you could add each 8 tick pullback to a new contract.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I'm in this one now, so it took the long. And what I'm doing is I'm moving the buy limits to follow the last swing. So if it
Oh yeah, that's
cancels
good.
a swing, if it cancels a swing, it'll bring in another one. So
There
if
you
I
go.
start breaking swings, then I'll add on.
It's actually not a bad way to look at it either. You could just use the swings. Like you could
So
have had it.
right now I've got the other one sitting at 69, 68.9350 if it pulls back to add on.
Say it. Where do you have it again?
I pulled it up to 68.9350 to add on if it pulls back on me.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I
And
bet you
then
got
what
in
I
way
do
back.
is
You got in way
I
back
look at
here, right?
levels below that.
That's a
And
good way to do it.
I don't know. I feel if I kept them static, it's not reflective of how the market's working.
No,
I mean,
no, that you're right on that part. You just when you get filled though, you got to make sure to adjust your target too.
right. I
It'll be
move the target
set
around with that.
place. Yeah, that's easy enough done though. So just to show you guys, I gotta switch this one out to sim. I'll show you what he's talking about. It's probably a good use of it on ticks for tick century too.
Especially when I've got momentum's up on both tick and range charts. So I know I've got some strength in the market somewhere, even if it pulls back a little bit. That's why I'm looking at it. If it was a mixed momentum, I probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it either if it wasn't strong momentum up or down. Um, all right, let's do this one more time on the M&Q. I'm gonna do that one more time on the M&Q, and I might establish a core position for the rest of the afternoon. I don't know yet. I'd like to see it come back, just exactly what Stress was talking about. Come back to this prior swing around, like I said, 917. That's what I'd like to see. So we'll see. All right, I gotta change this. There we go.
So I'm putting a sell limit up here at 6,900 because that's my next target.
So guys, this is what Stretch is talking about. Say you're already in a long position. He got in way back here, right? Stretch somewhere back here.
Well, no, I've already gotten out of that one when it pulled back. So I got in at 68.95 in sim. So I'm doing this one in sim, 68.95, way up there
Oh wow.
on that pullback. So I got
Okay.
back where it broke the HMA. Now
Okay.
I've got 68.93 below if it should come back to add on, and then another one back where if it swung again.
Let's put it. So this is what he's talking about: having one position, and then using tick century and putting up contracts around these levels. That's probably a decent level. This is a decent level. And probably something like that. Adjusting your contracts based on the swing. And then, again, you always have a stop. You can always have a stop for your contract that you're in.
Right.
Or you could enter with, I mean, again, we could always go this way too. You can always just enter with tick center and keep managing your targets and keep managing your, trying to get, oh, come on. Why do I keep doing that? Let me get out of this. Okay. Flat. So you can always just go in with tick entry and say, I don't want my first contract to be there. I want my first contract that I add after this to be back further. And you're just using the swings. You're using zones. You're using the swings. This swing down here, you'd like to see that get tested. Maybe a swing back here you'd like to see get tested. And then maybe where this trade came from. And then you can always adjust your targets off and on. I like that too. That's a good way to do it. And then you're adjusting based on what the market's giving you and not what you expect it to do. We can always do that on the NQ, on the MNQ as well. I mean, if you don't look at this properly, or the NQ, let's call it on the NQ. So we'd want a new contract back here at 914. We'd want another contract probably back here at 905. We'd probably want another contract back here around 995. 914, 905, 995. There you go. So we do 914, 905. What was the last one? 995. And then we'll keep looking at these swings. We can do it. You can do it on the MNQ as well. Just look back at your swings. Bunch this up enough.
Tell you what, these candles are small. Let's go. These are like
Okay.
less than a point candles. I go, oh.
Have one there. You'd have one here probably. And you probably want one back around this swing back here. There you go. Now you're adjusted appropriately. And you just got to manage your target. Now again, I'm okay with using the static tick spacing here on the micro, because I can just do and this is another thing I do as well, but I don't know if on the ES you'd want to do it, maybe MES. But what I do stretch is what I calculate is what's the current swing high and what's the lowest swing I'd want it to go to, and that's how many tick spaces, and I divide that by the number of contracts I'm using. That's it. That keeps it simple on the MNQ. All right, let me see if I can get this mic issue fixed. I feel like it's super sensitive.
Today's really not a good day to do this because it's just not moving enough to see the power. You would have all of these swings down here, back here from earlier this morning. It would have been a good day to do it, especially coming up here and then letting it come back and grab contracts down here and push back up. Now I think we're a little behind. All the way up until about right now would have been a good time to do it. It was still Okay, this might still happen. It's pulling back now. Let's see if it'll grab it.
Yeah, I'd like to see this second contract get grabbed here on the MNQ. Oh, I'm supposed to. I got to refresh the room, guys. I'm gonna try to fix my mic.
Liberty Trading Club is not a financial advisor. Everything you see here is for learning purposes only. Remember, trading involves risk, and past performance doesn't guarantee future results. So always do your own research and trade wisely.
He ticks or so.
Mhm.
Is there a way to use tick century to add on as it comes back up?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um, you can use your entry line. So I can have my orders waiting up here. And when it hits that line, it will take it.
Right, but say it took it and it dropped,
Right.
and I dropped and I want to add back on as it comes up.
Yeah. Use the entry line.
Okay,
Place that entry line. So if it dropped now and you wanted to add on as it came, say it came off the 89 and came back up, and you want to add on there somewhere after it dropped down, just put this above current price and turn global on.
okay, and you could have, once it hit that one, you could add another entry if you had another point. You could put
Right.
multiple entry lines in.
Yeah, or you just adjust number of contracts you're using, whichever one you want to do.
Okay,
So I would, because it's always going to put a target in too. The other way is mirror. I don't like the mirror as much, but it would put you into longs on the way up as well. The buy stops, and then you're just
here
managing.
I'm gonna send a screen to you as an example to talk through. Is that okay? I'll just shoot
Sure.
it over here. I'm not gonna show it. I'll just screenshot.
Okay.
And I'm in this trade from earlier, but I want to take it. This is an example.
Pretty sure I know
Go
what
here
you're talking about.
because there's nothing going on here to trade for me.
I'm
All
just
right.
sitting here waiting for this MNQ to come give me another target. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep a core long position. I think I
I
do
would. I would.
on the MNQ. Yeah, I think I'm going to do. I'm
I,
gonna do this.
I think it's got more to go today
Let's put a buy limit in it.
across the
Okay.
board.
All
Okay.
right.
What I showed you here. Oh, hang
Let's
on.
see.
I
Hey,
just saved it.
Rusty.
The
Hey,
image I just gave you.
let me see. Yeah. Okay.
Now take the example and give you an example. Um, there, you'll see a little bit where there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red candles down, 6 red candles going down for it came back.
That was back
See
here.
those? Yeah, this is on my range candle. I'm a little different that I show the red and the green on the range candles.
Oh. Okay.
So here, say for instance, I got in at 68.93.75, like it was going to be a breakout.
Okay.
And then you see those red candles coming down, like one, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, I
5
got
red candles.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm sitting up here at 68.93.75, and I'm watching. I'm seeing momentum still green, so I'm sitting there going, okay, let's wait for when it hits the bottom. Then I want to add on each time I break the top of a red candle, coming back up.
Then you would
That
put
would be what you're talking about. You use the entry
you
line to do that.
well, if you want each candle to add a contract, you'd want to use mirror. And
Okay.
I'm here. I'm gonna do it on the NQ. It's the same concept. I just have this set for a trade on another account if I want to get it. But just assuming you're in a core, like a long position like you're talking about. Um, let me just put one on. Buy stop.
Oh, I gotta step out just a second. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
I'll wait for you. Maybe it will. Maybe it'll pull down, and we'll give that the idea. Hey, Rusty, thanks for your email, buddy. I'll get a chance to read it here in a little bit, and I'll message back to you. Appreciate it. I thought I saw Rusty. Is he in here? Oh, he did say yes. Yeah. Okay, cool, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. D Nice, you still grinding it out there on the? Did you go back in with the tick century, or it's keeping your two micros?
No, I went back in on Tick Century. I keep pulling my another contract up to the money line, but I keep missing it. So.
Oh, that's smart. Good idea.
But I have 3 long right now. 2 of them are a core position and 1 Tick Century contract. I like this layering aspect.
Yeah.
I mean, it's working. I see how you can do it.
Remember, that was originally what you were more apt to start learning when I started teaching you.
Yes, I do. I do remember, and
Now you have a way to do it easy.
Yeah, this is way easier than. Well, I mean, I just never did it because I don't know. I don't know why I never.
Because it was so heavy on the ES, and you were trading the ES. That's all it was. Because the losses.
I guess, yeah. It made me nervous to do it, but
the
this does
were
not.
way bigger on the ES with the full contracts.
Yeah, but the M and Q, you know, you don't get as nervous because.
No, and it gives you the swings you need to add the contracts. I mean, it's almost a beautiful thing to do it in.
Yeah, and it also, if it does go sideways on you or backwards, you're it's micros and it's not the end of the world.
I wonder if this looks more like the NQ on a 699 tick. Is that gonna mess up my trades?
Say that again. What?
Oh no! Oh, now I'm gonna have 2 core longs.
On the M and Q, that's what I have.
Oh.
Why is that bad?
I don't know.
I mean, 2 core longs is $1. I mean,
where's your original fill price?
Oh, my original fill is down here at 913. So I've got my stop way down there too.
Yeah, you got a little bit better than me. Quite a bit better.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm relaxed because I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna let it, shake out here. And if it starts to look like it's heavy again, maybe I'll pull my stop up and get out of the core position. I don't know. Right now, I'm just hanging out here.
Just hanging out. I think that's not a horrible one. This didn't do what I wanted to show stretch. So we're just gonna have to try it one more time. Come back and take that stop and let's try this one more time.
But I like the way you can this is so simple to do it this way.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. I'm tossing that video you made because Just kidding.
What?
No,
What video?
aren't we kind of doing the same thing that you were demonstrating earlier,
We are.
but only much easier?
We are.
Fewer steps. Okay, that's what I thought.
Exact same thing. I just don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, look, the only reason I did it that way is because Hugo told me not to touch the chart with tick century
Oh, yeah. Okay.
on. That's the only reason I did it that way.
Yeah. No. Well, now we found out we can
We can add,
later, kind of.
yeah, we can add something in. Like I just added that limit. That'll be fine. Let's see what this puppy's at so far today.
Yeah, if it could break this area right here, I think it's going
Looks
to go
like
up
it.
a little more. 32.20 or 32.
I've had Grace come see me one time today. She's been a punk.
Well, that's because we're long. She doesn't. She's
Oh
not going to
yeah,
call.
she doesn't mess with the long market.
Yeah, she's not going to call short trade when she knows everybody's long.
Oh, that's a good dog.
Yeah, she's really cute, man.
I was trying to get her on camera. I want to get her on camera every day. Face. Gracie Facey. Oh, I think she's outside.
How's Paulina? How's Miss P?
She's doing good. No more eye patch. No more.
So it's all healed. Everything's
Hard.
good.
No, not quite yet, but it's on the up and up.
She can't trade with this going on, right?
Now she can.
Oh, she can see. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just bloodshot from the blood vessel.
Oh, okay. Good. Good. What about Renee? Uh, isn't that Paul's wife's name? Her eye thing is all good, right?
I think so. Last I checked, it was.
It's crazy. They both had something with their eyes.
I know, it's crazy.
I'm so glad it worked out, though. Oof.
So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna draw it out for stretch. There we go. I'll just draw it out.
Okay, this is good. Okay, I'm getting close. Not to you, but I'm getting almost at $100.
Hey, look at you
Woohoo!
timing it.
Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm at $84 in micros. That's quite a difference.
You have a one fill. You have your one
Right.
order here. This is your original entry.
So I'm going to be behind you on this new
Oh yeah, pretty much everybody is. Pretty much everybody
Yeah.
is.
because I bought a new whatever it's called. What the heck are these called?
Full
Account.
Knox?
Thank you. Account.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I bought a new one for this purpose. So so I could follow you with it and only trade it on the MNQ tick century. That's all I'm doing with it.
So I'm giving you an example here, drawing it out for you, stretch.
Okay.
You would do. So you do. Say this was your breakout. This is your original entry. That's your OG entry. Pulls back down here. It gets to a level you want to buy from. You would just have maybe you'd probably want to use 8 ticks since that's what you're using with your range bar, and then you can put in a not money line, entry line when price comes down. So this, for all intents and purposes, is a buy stop, and you just put it there, and then you turn the long on, global on, and it will fill as soon as it goes through it, and it'll have your ads already put in there for you. That's what. But you'd want to do mirror. You want to do mirror. You want to have it on mirror, and that way let price go below, and then you put treat this like a buy stop, right? Wherever you want to
Right.
start adding back at, you have it on mirror, and you turn your global on. As soon as price comes up to it, it'll put in your contract if you want to adjust it to whatever number of contracts you want to add, and it'll add it as it goes back in your favor. This is a really smart way to use this with the ES. Because this morning, you could have done that concept this morning 17 times over. Let me turn all this off, clear this out.
Brian, what does mirror do exactly?
It adds into the winner. So watch. So I can add into my winner now on the NQ.
Okay.
Set my stop in here.
Wait, you're not on mirror though. Oh, you were, and then it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
mirror. Okay, there it is. Okay.
yeah.
I
So
see.
to add a contract here, I mean, if I wanted to add a contract, I could add a contract here.
Why does it have to be on mirror? Why couldn't you just do that normally?
Because the typical dollar cost averaging, um, you want to let it scale in to a loser. The other way around is scaling into the winner, which way better process here with the ES is if you want to stay in these, and we'll probably start doing it more with the ES, is if you want to stay long one position, you can keep a catastrophe stop, and every time this pulls back, this would have you entry line you would put down here in front of this, and
Mm-hmm.
then when it comes back up, it fills another couple contracts, puts targets in for you, takes your targets. Next time it comes back down, you put the money line back on, comes in, fills a couple targets, and you're keeping that net one position after you got into the trade.
So that when you have it on, I can't see. Hold on, let me
Comes back down here.
make it bigger because when you have it on, what you have it on now.
So if I wanted to
Oh,
stay on
you're
like today, I want to stay all long. Go ahead.
okay. So you have the okay. I get what you're saying. So you would use entry line if you want price to come back down and
Yeah. So
grab
say
it.
I want to get into a trade manually, and I get my targets off,
Right.
like what we see, right? But I'm also saying, well, this is going to be an up day, so I'm not going to get out of that one long. I'm just going to have a catastrophe stop that stays below all these swings as the swings up, and I'll keep adding and hitting targets, adding and hitting targets, adding every time it swings down. I'll put the entry line above it and trail it down. I mean, it's not happening this afternoon, but if it trailed down, I would just trail this down like a buy stop in front of the price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was
But that
just
still had to be on
saying.
mirror as well.
I was just trying to figure out like when you use mirror versus
When you
normal.
want to add into the winner.
Right. Okay. Because you put it above price.
So assuming you were long here, and you want to add on a pullback, you would have the entry line here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
come up, pull back, add it here, and maybe you have a target sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like here. Let's just do this. Oh no, I gotta wait for the mark for. Let's see. I want to see a pullback. That's what I want to see. I'll do it if we see a pullback. So like this, you would want, if you're waiting here, waiting for the pullback, you want to have mirror off, and I want it to be a true pullback that starts scaling me into the longs. So we'll see. I'm actually comfortable with that. I like that. I don't want to be full.
Hey, can I show this? Let me try this again, and maybe I can be clear. I'll share the screen, see if it'll share correctly. And I've changed one of my monitors into portrait mode just to experiment. So I'm doing some weird stuff. So let's see how it shows up.
Let's see.
Oh, can you even see it?
Hang on. Yeah. That's silly looking. All
No,
right,
it aligns all my stokes for me real easy.
cool.
See in the middle chart here, in the middle is the range, and what I was talking about. Say I was right here, and I'm like wanting this breakout at 68.90, 94.25 above this swing here.
Mm-hmm.
I get in, and then it shoots down on me, so it goes down on me. So what I would do, based on what you're saying, I would set it up, and I want to add on each time it breaks these candles going up.
Bingo.
So as it breaks this candle, I want to add on, add on, I want to add on as it breaks
yeah.
back up. So that's part of the mirroring you're saying
Yeah, you'd
that you
use the
could
mirror.
set up.
Yeah, so if I stayed in this, yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly how you look at it.
Okay.
That is it. That's all you gotta do. I'll do one. I'll do one tomorrow. Remind me, I'll do one tomorrow live. Add into the winner if you guys want to. And again, anybody that has questions on managing these trades, speak up now because it's 2:26, and I gotta be honest with you guys. I might not stick around here much longer. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put that guy down and take. I was gonna try to take a profit on it and get out of this.
Well, I've watched the candle on ES, and what's the volatility? The last hour almost is 2 points. So 2 points over
A whole
an
two
hour.
points. A whole 2 points
I,
in an hour.
I don't think there's much opportunity here.
No, we probably need to be done soon.
Yeah, I'm going to call it quits. Yeah, there's no need to do anything here. 2 points is nothing.
Yeah, 2 points. No. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to my target up here. That's about all I'm gonna do.